environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibeju Lekki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction. Ibeju Lekki International Airport, 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibeju Lekki ShopRite, and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibeju Lekki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, BGC Lekki Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibeju Lekki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibeju Lekki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is on construction at Ibeju Lekki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibeju Lekki ShopRite, and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibeju Lekki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, BGC Lekki Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibeju Lekki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibeju Lekki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibeju Lekki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibeju Lekki ShopRite, and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibeju Lekki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, BGC Lekki Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire iterator, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire iterator at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Creator. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Creator. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to yet another program on Noble Television. My name is Benrnadette Abu. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I know it was very busy here in London. We have the royal wedding. We have many more. There was even a football match. But guess what? I've got two lovely ladies here with me in the studio, and they're going to introduce themselves. First of all, Mary, welcome to our program. Introduce yourself to our guests, please.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Mary Jalahai. I do clothes, I sew. I live at Peckham, Shumot Road. That's where my shop is. Mary Jalahai.
Okay, and I've got another lovely lady with me. Introduce yourself for me, Ma.
Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Hannah Roger Charlton. I am the director, chairman for an organization in Sierra Leone called Children of God Association, KOGA. I deal with teenage girls, pregnant girls, who sometimes their family neglect and leave them. So we assist them to go back to school. We give them education. We also deal with poor children who are coming from poor background. We educate them and put them in school. For the teenage girls, those who are pregnant or abused that are home, we also have a home for their children wherein they leave their children, and we encourage them to go back to school. So that is what I do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Mary, welcome to the program today. We're glad to have you here. We've been waiting to have you as our guest, but thank God you're here.
I'm happy to be here today. I'm really happy. I think the happiest lady today because guess what? You know, you've been telling me to come every time, Bunny. Mary, come on. I didn't have the time, you know, but thank God I have time today. I'm so happy. I'm so happy being here with you.
Thank you very much. So what do you do? Tell my viewers, because we've got different viewers, tell them what you do and tell them what you do. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, you see, at times you won't know what you meant to be in future until when you started. I started like a teacher, accounts, but see myself today. I end up being interested in fashion, in clothes. I started from the Gambia, Banjul. I was in the Banjul, the Gambia, and I started it bit by bit. I used to sew from people. I bring it to London, the UK. I sell my wares. People know me for that. Over 20 years ago, I'm telling you about. I used to come and do it. I sell and go back. But as time goes on, I had my own shop myself.
Okay.
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
I really don't know. But I started sewing by myself.
Yeah.
And I had people that were working for me. We started doing the outfits. I'll bring them to London, sell them, go back. And I loved it. As time goes on, I was so interested in the business that I even stopped my other work. I just concentrated on the sewing. So as time goes on, I found out that I found myself really now to reside in London, the UK.
Okay.
As I'm talking to you, I've still got my shop in Banjul, the Gambia, where I'm sewing.
Yeah.
In fact, that's where I get most of my garments from to bring to the UK.
Yeah.
In my shop, I sell sewn African ready-made clothes. I have them in my shop. At the same time, here now in the UK, while I happen to be here now, I have a shop now at Peckham, Shumot Road.
Yeah. What's the address of your shop?
It's 14 Shumot Road,
Yeah.
Peckham,
Okay.
SE15 4SE.
Okay.
That is where my shop is now. It's called Mary's Fashion.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, we open 7 o'clock. We open 10 o'clock in the morning till at least 7. That is the official hours. I can go beyond that as necessary. So now that I'm here, we are sewing as well.
Oh,
I don't only import, we do sew as well.
In the UK.
In the UK here, Peckham, Shumot Road.
So you have made in London, not just made in Gambia. You
Yeah.
still have made in London.
That's
what
correct.
What kind do you have, like different target audience, or you sew for everyone?
I will sew for everyone because I've got like 3 staff working with me.
Yeah.
I'm making 4.
Okay.
I've got a Guinean lady.
Yeah.
I've got a Nigerian lady.
Yeah.
And I've got a Sierra Leonean man.
Wow.
And myself. 4 of us.
And different nationality.
Different nationalities
Which
with
is
all
so
different
good.
ideas. And we sew here. You know, so anything, you want something for men, for women, children, we're happy to do them for you.
Okay. So we're glad to have you. We're so glad to hear this because when we talk about businesses, small businesses actually do a lot. And someone like you is not just a business person, but you're an entrepreneur who actually empower the people.
Yeah.
You employ as well.
Yeah.
So how will you say? How long have you started this business? First of all, let people know. Tell my viewers.
You mean in the UK or
In the okay? As a whole, the business as a whole. How long have you been in it?
I'm talking about 20 years
20
in this
wow,
fashion
that's,
thing. Yeah.
That's a vast
Yeah,
experience.
that's true.
That-
Those who know me in the Gambia, they know me. My shop is also called Mary's Fashion
Okay.
in the Gambia.
And in the UK, how long have you been doing it?
In the UK, it's 5 years now.
5 years.
Mhm.
Wow, that is
In
really
the UK,
great.
5 years, yeah.
That is really great. And it's really good because sometimes people start business and they might think, okay, if you want to do fashion, you have to go and buy things abroad. Or how have you seen the transmission between just buying from abroad, importing it, and then actually manufacturing it or sewing it in UK? Tell us a little bit.
In the Gambia,
Yes, please.
it's really cheaper to get outfit done.
Yeah.
But the only problem is importing them into this country. Costs you lots of money because you have to do like air freighting. By the time you come, customs coming, stuff like that. Here, we have all the materials, but it's very expensive. I'm telling you, it's very, even simple thread is like £1. It's like 6-7 times the price in Africa. So if you find out, that's why at times we charge here so much for sewing. People say, oh, it's very expensive. Well, it's expensive for us as well. We buy the materials very expensive to sew, to get the work done. Then even where we are dwelling, the rent is so high. Tax people running after us. We have to do, you tell me, back home in Gambia, I don't have to do heating. I don't have to charge gas.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
There's not much expenses.
Not much expenses. So the price comes down.
Okay.
So
what will you advise someone like, let's say our viewers there, when we've got, most times we've got young people who want to actually go into this fashion business and they don't know which way to start, whether to import or to start in the UK. What will be your advice to them?
well,
The floor is yours, because this thing is all about you. Tell them today is all about you and this business. So tell them more about it.
if I can advise them, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, anything you do in life, if you have passion for it, you love it, you just keep going. The sky is your limit. Yeah? It depends where they find themselves. In my case, I was in Gambia when I started.
Okay.
Yeah. But if they are find themselves in the UK, in America, in Canada, wherever they are, if that's where they are, don't start from there. No worries. They can start from there. That's not going to be no barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The important thing is what they want to do and how they are doing it. Make sure they do it with all their might, with all their strength. They make sure they deliver. I'm telling you, Bernadette, sewing is not an easy thing to satisfy customers. You can sew for A, he is so happy about it. Maybe B is not happy about it. There where customer service comes in.
Wow, you just jumped to something I want to ask you.
That's where the customer service comes in.
You
know, you have to make sure you're always nice and polite to your customers.
Yeah. Tell my customer, look at the camera.
Yeah,
Tell my
you have to make sure that you know how to talk to them, encourage them. Even when you don't do their work right, but you have to encourage them so that you can correct it where the mistakes comes in. At times it's happened. You understand? Some of them are very difficult. Whatever you do, whatever you say, blah, 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 but you always have to go low. As they keep going high, you go low. Because at the end of the day, you always need them. This is your business. This is where you get your money from. That is where you get your income from. And that's what you believe in. So all what you need to do is you keep talking to them, encourage them, and you make sure whatever was the problem, you amend it. It's happened at times, as I've just said, you understand? But this is a good job. It's lovely. I like it. I have passion for it. I enjoy doing it, to be honest. I can go on and on. I enjoy
Go
doing
on,
it.
tell me about it. Go on, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah, because I've got some customers as way back as the time I've done this business for.
Yeah.
When I was in the Gambia, I had people like in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
They will come to the Gambia to sew outfits, take back to Sierra Leone to be sold. Those days, I'm telling you, one person will come for a week and will tell me, Mary, my orders, I want 100 pieces before I go back. Okay. I'm talking about embroideries, designed clothes. We work 24 hours around the clock. I will do a shift work with my workers to make sure I deliver. People know. Those in Sierra Leone. They know. Even people who are in London. By then, I was still in Africa. In London, they will go. I will do it for them because I've got a staff. Because back home, I used to like 15 staff. Yeah. Yeah. So like we work round the clock. So so that we produce and satisfy customers. People who will come for orders that they are going to resell large quantities. Yes, so really, when I was in Gambia, I was really expanding. I was really expanding. So even when I've moved here now, I couldn't afford to close my shop.
In Gambia.
It's still there. People still go. People still go even when I'm away. Although some of them, if they say, Auntie Mary no day,
It's not there.
They're not
they
coming.
say, I will come back.
Okay.
Meaning, I will come
They'll be
again.
back.
They'll back again.
Okay.
Yeah, because they want me to deal with them. Some of them have that belief in me. But it's something I've been doing 20 years we're talking about along the line.
We're so glad. That means a vast experience. So I think when I need to do my clothes, I'll go there. Because for me, I like tailor-made. I like something that will suit me and you measure me nicely.
Something tailored.
Yes. So,
No problem.
Which is so great. We're so happy to have you here. So when you started, did you find here? Okay, you've talked about expenses and the material. What all the challenges do you think you've got across when you were starting in the UK?
Well, the major challenge was the rent.
Okay.
Because when you start something, you don't have customers,
Yeah.
it takes you time. And if you're not working, you are not making money, you have that difficult to pay your bills. You know it's here now.
Yeah.
We've passed that stage. We thank God for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because by now, I've got my own customers who believe in me.
Okay.
Whatever happens, they believe in me. They will always come.
Okay.
They will not only come to buy the finished products,
Yeah.
they will come to actually sew.
Okay.
Yeah. So like in the shop,
Yeah.
I will make sure I've got the clothes ready-made sewn. I'll make sure I have a matching jewelry for it.
Okay.
I'll make sure I have a bag to go with.
Yeah.
So it's like if you go into my shop, it's shop in one place.
Okay.
Just go, you want to change, you can get your clothes, you can get your shoes, you can get your bag, you can get your jewelries. Off you go. Even the cap, you know, this these braids, nice ones.
Okay.
You know, I have them already if you want to change your looks. So everything is in one place. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I have some challenges actually, but we're overcoming it bit by bit because I've got some committed customers.
That's great. So now when you're doing this business, we look at things like, okay, if someone wants to start a business or someone wants to work with you, do you employ new staff? Are you employing? If someone, let's say people are watching you and they might think, okay, I want to learn how to sew or I want to learn how to run fashion business. Will you employ someone?
Well, as I'm talking to you, we spoke about that today. I'm believing God for space.
Okay.
Because as it is now where I am, it's getting tight.
Yeah.
Because I said that was one.
And that's a big place because I've been to your shop.
Exactly.
I've been inside there.
Exactly. People keep
Really?
complaining, and when they come, even today I had a customer who were complaining. Look at my colleague here; she will testify that. So we believe in God,
Yeah.
but all depends on the customers out there.
Okay.
Because the more they come in, the more we know that they are coming to sew, they are coming to buy. We know that we are expanding. Then I can add on machines because I started with one machine,
Okay.
but for now today I thank God for 4. I have 4 machines there in the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, so the place is getting tight actually, Benrnadette. So depends on the customers. Let me see how best they are patronizing me. Then I'll be thinking of expanding. And if that happens, somebody comes that wants to be trained or somebody comes that wants job,
Yeah.
I'll be happy to employ.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if I can say again, 2 weeks ago, there was a man I actually started with, branch in London. She was called Mr. Mohammed. After a while, he said he's leaving to Africa. He's going away for 3 months. And since he left, he didn't come till after like 2 years.
Wow.
He walked into my shop like 2 weeks ago. Oh, auntie, I'm back. I want to work. I said, oh, but I'm full now. The shop is full. He said, no. You have to look for machine for me.
I like that kind of mentality.
So I have a daughter. Somebody I call a doctor. She's called Rama Tulaiba, and she said, Auntie Mary, you can still take a space in my shop and buy his own machine.
Oh dear. Oh
yes.
dear.
So actually, we are looking forward to that.
So don't worry, we'll sort
About
that
the
one
expansion.
out. We will sort that one out for you. We're glad to be working with you. We'll sort that one out for you. Hello, we've got Via watching. We've got Madam Yetunde watching us. We've got Via watching online. We've got lots of people watching from different places. So just greet our online viewers and let them just know who you are.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hi. How you all doing? Thanks for watching.
So So now, if when someone went to do their clothes, right? Do you just do tailor-made, or if I have like an event, let's say like the royal wedding, and I was given a ashobi for the royal wedding?
Yes, she does
Yeah,
that.
so maybe I would have got a ashobi for the royal wedding. You know, nowadays we're moving forward now in the royal family. So maybe we've made the ashobi. Would you have sold me something? What kind of things do you sew?
I sew tailored dresses.
Okay.
Really tailored.
Yeah.
Let me say, if you were invited for that wedding,
Yeah.
then you have the ashobi, as you say.
Yeah.
I will definitely give you something elegant.
Okay.
I will make sure I sew something really, really tailored, elegant outfit that when you're there, people will ask you, oh, where do you get that from? Who did your dress? This always happened.
Yeah.
And I do so many ashobis for people actually, like these weddings. I normally have it in contracts, like doing the bridal entourage.
Yes, ma'am.
Like when they have weddings, people want to have Africana,
Yes,
they want to be in Africana outfit for their wedding.
Yeah.
I do things like that for them.
Okay.
Really nice tailored ones. Yeah.
Do you do African clothes or do you do English? What kind of?
We sew English,
Okay.
but we sew Africana materials. We use the Africana fabric
Yes, ma'am.
to sew the English styles.
Okay.
So it's like you having all the African fabric,
Fabric.
but actually it's a tailored English style.
Okay.
So you still can have it for a dinner, you can have it for a party, you can go with it anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take it anywhere because we sew it in a way that you can even take it to a wedding,
Okay.
take it to a party, a dinner, a hotel, a gala. Because if you know that this is an event you're going, I will make sure I sew something that will be flowing as you like it.
Wow. Because
Yes.
I actually had someone who was looking for designer who we actually sold what will I call it? Night party dress for an actual occasion.
And what specific events
Night,
is that?
it's a night for it's for a fashion show.
Okay.
But she wanted actually how will I call it? Dinner wear, not
Dinner
night
wear.
dress. I'll call it dinner wear, dinner dress.
I can do that as well because like there are some shows coming up like the African Ball,
Yeah,
like Awol.
yeah,
There's Awol coming on the 30th of June,
yeah.
2018.
Yes,
That's
yes.
just round the corner.
Yeah.
People are already coming on. They want their dresses done in Africana materials. Yeah, I'm doing it for them. And this is an event. Everyone know, like Awol, for example. People want to look elegant. People want to look special that day. All their dresses will be flowing on the floor. So, in as much as we're going to use the African material, but still it's going to be in a proper evening wear
Wow,
style. Yes.
that's great.
Uh-huh.
I would love that. I would love that because I think I will be in our. That will be definitely
June 30.
fun.
Please don't miss it. Please come around. Have fun. It's
I
fun, you know.
will.
June 30, yeah.
I will. So now that you buy things, do you have to import your materials or do you have to buy your materials in the UK?
I do import some of my materials.
Okay.
To be honest with you, there are some because I'm just coming from Gambia like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Even the shipments I've done, they're delivering tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do import some things from Africa. But having said that, there are some you just have to buy in the UK,
In the UK.
because you have no choice. So
Will you have to pay less of custom duty? Do you find it difficult to get it here from Africa, or is it just something you can just go buy what you want and import it or post it? How will it be?
well, it's not so much of a problem. Money talks.
I like that.
All what you need to do is buy your fabrics,
Yeah.
take it to the shipping agents. That's I deal with red coats, Camino red
Yeah.
coats from the Gambia.
Okay.
Take it to them, they inspect them, weigh it, check all your charges, inclusive to up to the point of delivering, up to the point of delivering in your shop or in your house, wherever you want it. So it's not really too much of a hassle. You only need to make sure you have the money because it's very expensive.
Oh, to send it.
Yes. Yeah.
How long will it take? Will it take a week, a
No,
month?
3 days.
3 days. Oh, that's quick.
3 days.
That's really good.
Up to your shop, right at your door. 3 days, you get them.
So tell us about this experience. How do you do? Because you know you meet when you saw in you talking about you have different customers and customers you have to. I like the way you talk about customer service because it's hard as Africans or Black people dealing with customer service. Because for even me, sometimes we ignore customer service sometimes. For you to bring that up as one of your most important key, tell us how will you deal with your customer when they come? What will you give them if someone wants to come and sell to you and do their things to you? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, when people go into my shop, if I'm busy, like I don't have time to attend to you, I'll make sure I give you somewhere to sit down. So, oh, you have a seat over there. Oh, is there anything you want to drink? At times I offer them tea and coffee in my shop. I do, yes, I offer them tea and coffee. You know, so I make sure you are comfortable. Yeah. Like on Saturdays when it's really full, when it's really busy, you know, some of them will be like outside. I'll say, oh, don't worry, I'll be with you in a minute. You know, so it's like one customer comes in that process while I'm trying to attend to others, maybe upset about something. I'll just, okay, I'm sorry, please be patient with me, I'll soon be with you. I'm really sorry. I know, at least I have to use a polite word, just try to be nice.
I like
that. Just try to be nice to them, so that at least, even if they are upset about something, my mere approach to them will just cool them down.
Wow.
Yes. So that's it.
This is great. I like that. I like your mentality. I like your personality.
Thank you very much. Bye.
I'm so happy to get you here. So now, when you went to, if I went to have a made to order dress, how long will it take for me to get it?
It depends what you want to order and the time. What I mean by that is there's busy season times. Like during the winter, we're not busy. I will tell you 1 week you can wear your outfit. Okay. If you bring it to the shop to be sewn. But during summertime now, as we approach now going on, we'll tell you minimum is 2 weeks. At times it even go 1 month. When it's really to the peak, when it's really busy. Like when I have this, like when we have the weddings going on, we'll have these ashobis coming in, you know, and some people like having this ashobis now, the lace with stones, which takes so much of your time to do. So it depends on the time. We can tell you 2 weeks, we can tell you 1 month. Yeah, that's if it's been done here. But like things that you want to be done, like have embroideries. You have designs on embroidery. I don't do embroideries from here. I'm still doing my embroideries from the Gambia. Like now the praying feast, you know, the Ramadan is on. People want outfits for them to pray. Those who put in order, some are coming out tomorrow. Some people are ordering, so I'm going to send their orders now. So by the time it's done, I try to get them over here. You know, but like them now have a target. I have to make sure they're here against the time. But normally when I'm ordering from abroad, it has to be at least a month. At least a month, because I have to take into consideration this clothes to be done, then the shipment done, and when it comes to my shop, you come and do fitting. If there's anything I need to do,
because let's say like me, sometimes I don't have a month to prepare. I don't prepare like a month, and someone invites me to a program. But for me, I like things that will actually suit me. Okay, I know you have the ones that are already there. Can you alter something that will suit me properly? Because I don't just wear the ones that, it's so funny. Even though I have like, but I come from a background where my mom is a seamstress. So when I went to wear something, it had to be something I can look at myself and I know, wow, I look good before I wear it. Not because everyone is buying it. So let's say if I want something like that, how long will that one take? You've got it in the store, and I want it to be altered in the way that it will actually fit me and hold me properly. How long will that one be?
Well, that's what we call emergency. That's what we call emergency. Express.
I didn't know when to use the word
express delivery.
Good.
Benrnadette,
You see, we
you
look
work.
like we're speaking the same language.
Okay, there we go. You come into the shop today,
Yeah.
you have an event that day,
Mm-hmm.
but the one you've chosen
Yes, ma'am.
needs to be altered.
Yeah.
As long as you are ready to pay the price, you agree on the price.
Yeah.
Yes? I take your measurements, I do the alteration there and there.
Okay.
If it's too much of a job, I can tell you, okay, go and come in 2 hours, or in 1 hour, or 5 hours.
Okay.
But if you want it that day,
definitely
you get
oh,
it
well,
for that
then I
event.
think you have customers, because I have lots of friends who are like me who
Yeah.
maybe you go to you've been invited to an event, either you didn't check the diary or you that date skipped you, but you know, oh God, I have to make this event, and you think, okay, let me go, but I need something to wear. So definitely they will be coming. We'll be coming to
You
your
count
store.
on me.
We'll be
Just
coming,
come.
definitely.
Just come. You count on me. That's why I have a lot. Right now, I've got large collections because I know that there are so many events coming that people need Africana, like the Africana ball.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so many ones. So many things are coming.
I think even this Saturday, I think Methodist Guys High School.
Methodist Girls High School, yeah.
They have Africana Gala. So.
And you know what is even giving me more courage in this job?
Yeah.
Like people are just going into the African outfit now. That's where they like wearing now. So major events. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because people think they started going back to our roots, you know.
Yes.
Just
I like
show,
that.
especially when it's summer like this.
Oh yes.
You don't need to wear jackets, so you can just wear.
Show what your simple dress.
Yeah.
So that gives me more courage. So oh well, it's my time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. At least we've got business. So I've got large collections. I've brought some. More is coming in for the summer. You know. So if I make sure that when anybody comes in who want to buy, just to buy and go, you always get what you want.
Okay.
Different sizes, different models, different patterns,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
And they do you sell them as a set, or you can buy individually?
There are some I sell by set. It's for a man and a woman, Mrs.
Yeah.
and Master.
Yeah.
Those ones I don't like to split them. Reasons being, at times if a lady come and buy an outfit,
Yeah.
which will have been sewn for a Mrs. and Master,
Yeah.
then a lady buys the madam one,
Yeah.
then the different man comes
Yeah.
and buy the one. It's possible that they can miss an event. Then you
Then
know what
they
that
look
means?
alike.
That would be embarrassing. This man is not your man. Then the same outfit you're having, you have like the same match. You understand what I mean? So I don't like splitting it. I like
Oh
if it's
my
Mrs. and
God.
Master, it should be sold together.
I've got this message. Oh my God. He said I was reading the thing because I was so carried away with the thing. Oh, we've got our viewers here. We've got viewers online, Madam Mutu. They say, hello, Madam Mary. Can you sew Nigerian men and ladies' clothes, please?
Yes, I do. I have a Nigerian lady
So
in my
just
shop.
speak to them on, because they're watching you right now.
Yes. You want something done for a Nigerian man, a Nigerian woman? Come to Mary's Fashion, Peckham Shimot Road, 14 Shimot Road, SE15 4SE. It will be nicely done for you, ma.
Hope you're not expensive. Mr. Adebayo said, hope you're not expensive.
Well, not really expensive. Depends on what you mean by expensive. But I make sure I cover my bills.
Sorry,
That's all.
Sorry, everyone that have been watching me online. I've been told that I wasn't reading the text. I wasn't, because I was actually, because when it comes to fashion is something I like. I would love to be a fashion designer, but there are so many things I do, so I omit that one. So that's it. We want other women to talk about we want the other woman to talk about the charity. Okay, we're going to have the other woman to talk about the charity, but we're going to give her another, let her give us just a little bit, and then we'll get back to her. Thank you very much, everyone that is watching from Noble Television, everyone that is watching online. My name is Benrnadette Abu. This is another edition of Business Surgery, but we've got lovely guests here with us. I've got Mary. Mary, tell them, because we've got some people who've just might join in and they don't know your name and your details. Tell them a little bit about yourself, the location of your store, and how they can contact you.
My name is Mary. I do fashioning. I sew the clothes. I sell ready-made clothes. I sew here also. If you have your own fabric, if you have your own material, it can be sewn for you. My shop is located at Peckham Shumot Road, SE15 4SE. So if you have your material, you want it to be sewn for any event, you are always welcome. It will be properly done for you.
Okay, so, Mom, other viewer, can you introduce yourself, please, to our viewers?
Okay,
Everyone, our guests, introduce yourself to other viewers here online and see.
I am Mrs. Hannah Roger Charlton. I live in Bristol, and I have an organization called Children of God Association. It's an umbrella name. It's not basically based on religion. We take up on any kind of religion. It's just an umbrella name saying you are a child of God, I'm a child of God, we are. Or you can, if you are a Muslim, you can say you are a child of Allah or Buddhist, whatever your God is. But because I practice Christianity, I always say God, so it's Children of God. And where I do my organization in Sierra Leone actually, but here in the UK as well, we do work in the UK. In the UK, right now we are working on a project which we got from Lotto to organize ethnic minority children to be taking them studies at home. And that is what we are doing here in the UK.
So will you be able to take me studies? Because I'm an ethnic minority child.
Oh my God. No,
What's
okay,
what's your target audience for that, ma'am?
It's 5 to 16 years.
5 to 6. Oh my God, so I'm not qualified.
Yeah, no, you're not qualified. But then in Sierra Leone, we're going to have that. We're going to have it because we are already building school as well. Apart from the organization, we will have adult education there as well.
Wow. How long have you been doing this for?
More than 7 years now.
More than 7 years?
Yes, I've been doing this organization. But I started with it growing up, bringing up my children.
Okay. So, what made you to embark on that project?
It's I will call it now project, but to me, I believe
organization.
Yeah, I will call it now a project, but I believe every child should have a chance in this world.
Okay.
Because I did not have that chance, but I gave myself the chance with my hard work. I educated myself.
Wow.
The chance I had was taken away, but I took it back because where I was, the woman who brought me up told me, Hannah, you are a child of God. Yeah. You must not let anybody put you down.
Yeah.
So you are always above. Put yourself above. Don't let any circumstances put you down. So when my education was taken away from me, I said, no, I'm not going to go down. My mama once told me that I'm a child of God. That's why I call my organization Children of God. Okay. So nobody's going to put me down. I am going to educate myself.
Okay.
I was let down by so many of my people, but when I said to myself, no, I will do it, I did it. Because I don't look high on people. Mm-hmm. I always put myself down. So immediately I started cooking for people. I asked them to pay my school fee. I asked them to take up on what I want to do, and they helped me. So I'm one of the people in Sierra Leone who started with the afternoon schools. Okay. So I used to cook for those couple in the morning, and then in the afternoon I go to school. So wow. That was what I did. So but anyway, I won't go into the story. But
how many people have you got that you actually educating in Sierra Leone?
In Sierra Leone, we had 50 children.
That's a great.
Yeah, also in secondary school. But we are trying to minimize it. By now, we should be having 35 because of sponsorship. Okay. Because we used to sponsor them school fees, uniform, and everything.
How do you get sponsorship?
With our, me and my husband, we do fundraising like charity, we do like barbecues, we do like dinner and dance. We are registered in the UK here. We have a number. We are a registered charity. Yeah, we are a registered organization. And in Sierra Leone, we work with Ministry of Education and also Ministry of Social Welfare and Children, Gender. We work with them. My organization was one of the first who actually introduced teenage pregnancy and early marriages awareness in Sierra Leone. It was there, like it was on paper, on radio. It was introduced like maybe to people But I was the one who went there and who took upon myself to give that awareness in 2013. And we are still embarking on that. We also have champions there who are working with the teenage girls. They talk with me here as well. We have volunteers in Sierra Leone as well.
So let's say if I want to work in with the girls, let's say if I want to empower them, I want to do a business project, will I be able to have access to them to help them out?
Of course. You'll be able to have access to them. Not only my own girls that I have, but there are so many out there. What I did, whenever I go back on holiday, I go from school to school teaching teenage pregnancy and early marriages.
Okay.
That's what I do. Every time I go, it's not holiday. I work as well. I do like 1 hour. I ask the school. I write to them all. I'll be called to talk to your girls. Even the boys. Okay. I educate them not to go after our girls.
Yeah, because this is something, and in Africa these days, it's not even like boys. It's like adult going after like young girls. How will you combat things like that? Because when you talk about teenage pregnancy, it might sound like it's you need to talk to teenage people, but how can you talk to like adult, like male, let's say a 40-year-old man going after a 13 or 18-year-old, or maybe someone I can call is old enough to be there. Yes.
Their father,
so how will you combat something like that in Africa?
It is going on a lot, and up till now it's going on, because I was there at one time 2 years back, and this happened. An elderly man tampered with it. That one was in 5 years. Yeah, and I was also there. An elderly man tampered with a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, and I had to take up on that case. Luckily, I was there. Nothing was done. The police did not come to them. After them, I had to go to the house. I had to go to let me start with the 5 years that the elderly tampered with. I had to go. I asked them, I said, because when I'm there, they always call upon me. Koga, Mama Koga, this has happened. I said, have you gone to the police? They said, the police have not gone there yet. So I first of all went to the house and talked to the parents. I said, what have you done? They said, well, they've taken the child to hospital. They've not, and they have also reported to the police. I said, how long that? They said, this thing happened since the morning hours, but no police has come. Okay. So I had to go after them, and I talked to them. I went to Minister of Social Welfare. I reported the case, and I said to them, this is not going to wait. Now, you have to go and arrest that man. I don't care what you do, but you have to do your job.
It's a project I would like to get involved with. It sounds great, because helping people to get away from things, little girls, people working, children, teenage pregnancy, it's something really which needs to be looked at. And I'm so happy we've got someone like you is actually doing it. And I'm glad they're here at the studio today. I'm glad they're here.
So
if someone wants to contact you, let's say someone wants to help. You've got lots of people like me who think, okay, this idea you've embarked on is very good. They want to support you. How can they contact you? Tell them the details that they can use to contact you.
We are on Facebook. We are on most of the medias. LinkedIn, Google, we are there. And you just type in www.kogasierraleone.co.uk, or on the Facebook, you just put in Children of God Association, and you see all our pages coming up. And for my phone number, you can get me on 077 025 77127. I'll repeat, 077 025 77127. So, and we also have an office in Sierra Leone, Bo. We are based in Bo, actually.
Okay, are you able to give them the address, or if they contact you, you'll be able to give them?
If they contact me, I will be able to give them. But for Bo, it's on the main highway, Bo Kenema Highway, 134 Bo Kenema Highway, Sheriff Town. If you just go, you ask for my name, Roger Hill.
Yeah.
It's there. They will quickly take you there.
Oh, that's great.
It's because, the place is called Roger Hill. Put my name on it.
Because I know on my page and on Even Noble Television, you've got lots of humanitarian people who actually are willing to help, because sometimes people might not be able to help financially, but they've got all the connection.
Yeah, I would want any kind of
You
help,
get-
even if it's not financial. You see, I would like any kind of help. Like for the moment, we are building a school now, which we are expecting to take up like primary and secondary. I still say secondary. I don't know this JSS business. I'm still
Okay.
in my secondary, Form 1, Form 2. So anyway, yes, we're going to start with primary school. Maybe we'll start with class 1, class 2. And then we start with Form 1, Form 2. That's how we're going to take it. We'll
That's
build them
so
up. As they go up, they take their classes. Class 1 will take the class
And
2.
you can even get to work with Mary, because Mary does sewing.
I
Yeah.
just talked to her about our
You can
uniform.
get her
Because I have to
involved.
think ahead.
Because when we talk about teenage pregnancy, in the Bible they said that idle mind is a devil workshop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when they're idle, that's when you think like going out to like do
Mischiefs.
all these kind of sexual activities and all the things. And then sometimes it's not just idleness. Idleness might be one of the major one, but sometimes it can be like they don't have money, they don't have food. And sometimes teenage people can look at life and say, okay, I need to feed myself. I have nothing. As a woman, let's just do, because sometimes we look at things. For me, I am someone who I look at things and I analyze it before I judge someone.
Okay.
I don't just judge
Yeah.
people. I say, okay, we know the cost of living in Africa, and to say, I look at myself. I want to feed myself. I cannot afford it. I want to go to school. I cannot afford it. Then maybe sometimes you have these uncles or big men or people who've got money who want to sleep with them or not knowing about protection.
Yeah,
So you
that's
can
it.
work with Mary. We can work like a team, empower all the women, empower these teenage women. We can teach them like sewing so that they know
Yeah,
what they're
yeah.
doing. If they can afford or provide for themselves, I think it will minimize. It will not stop. It will not stop. There's nothing that will come to zero, but at least it can
But in
cut
Sierra
down the
Leone, it's
number.
high. It's very high there.
So-
Teenage pregnancy and early marriage. The rate is high there.
So, Madam Mary, tell us a little bit about sewing and working with young girls. Because how can you think, because you've done this thing for 20 years, which I am so pleased with that. Working 20 years, doing this thing, that means you're more equipped to teach people, not just to sew, but you can teach people how to sew. How do you see us in like a joint project? You see, it's I'm a businesswoman.
I know.
I'm putting a joint project live online, so they both can deny
I know
my
where
project.
you mean like,
You
like
see?
some of them want to learn trade.
You see, for me, I'm a businesswoman. I know how to nail things at the point. I'm signing a deal right in front of a camera. How can we work together to empower young ladies, teenagers, so that they can learn sewing and get back on their feet so that they can be educated? Because learning skills can give you money.
Yeah.
I know people say there's no job.
Of course.
There's no, we're all looking for the government to provide funds for us. But we can start it like women. We can go start things, let's say, see how can we work. So, Auntie Mary, with the knowledge you've got, the number of experience you've got, tell us how we would love to like show people going down Sierra Leone, booking a date, don't worry, we'll sort it out. What you can do like to empower children, young people or teenagers coming up to get them busy.
Well, that's a good idea because I always keep talking to people I know, young girls. I normally tell them it's always good to learn a trade.
Yeah.
When you learn a trade, wherever you are, you find yourself marketable. And an idle mind always goes to mischiefs. So like my friend here is trying to educate those who've been dropouts, trying to let them be independent by themselves. I think it's a good idea. You can team up together, like those who are dropped out from schools or those whom they've been forced into early marriages. We can help them, try to educate them, and like making them independent. They can learn how to sew because it may be those days people are looking low upon if you are a tailor or you are a seamstress. Not anymore. It's really, really marketable. It's demanding in the world now. You can go to the extreme, you know, and you can make money by sewing. There's no joke about it, you know. So it's a good idea. We can team up. We can work on it. You know, she has the base. She has the base. She has the location and everything. I don't mind.
I think today was a God-sent program.
I thought of that. I even have a sewing machine there. I also have computers. I think of them widely, but the thing is, all the know-how is me. It's just me alone.
It's today she was even telling me that, about my school, I would like you to start planning to do my uniforms. Just today. So it's something we can work on.
And just today we've just met again. I've known this woman, we'll be talking online. You see, that's why it's good to connect with people. And when you connect with people, be careful how you treat them. Be careful how you speak to them. I never knew she was going to be on the show today because when I invited Auntie Mary, I was thinking
you didn't know I was with her.
Yeah, she told me she was coming with another guest. But I never knew who was. I'd never asked.
She told me it's a secret. He said, I want to surprise her.
Surprise Bunny,
Yes.
So it's really, really a God-sent program because for me, I believe there's nothing, everything that happens, it happens for a reason. And for me, I believe in God and I know with God all things. Today was actually what I said, with God nothing is impossible. So everything is possible actually. I just posted that. Sometimes I do write things and I get inspired and I write things without even thinking or planning what my day is going to be.
Yeah, and they just come in like that.
And then it just happen like that, you see. So it's really, really great. So for me, I'm advising my VAs, when you meet people online, be nice to them. Talk to them nicely because you never know when you see them face to face. If I was rude to her, maybe I would have got a beating by then. Because sometimes you think you can hide, and it's a very small world. We can't hide. So how do you?
I don't really mind Bunny. I don't mind people joining me. I'm looking forward to that. I do advertise a lot for people to join me to come on board, but it's like nobody seems to want to.
Well, this is a start of one good journey. It was good because you see. There are times when they say, if you help people to get what they want, you get what you want. By helping her to come, supporting her, you've got what you want. You might not look at it that it's what you want, but this is what you need. This is just what you need in life, and you've got it.
And I was denying to come. She's been calling me. I keep refusing. It's the distance, all the way in Bristol. But
you've come all the way from Bristol.
So in
Bristol, do you actually run the project from Bristol or from London?
There is one already in Bristol we are doing, like I said, a project running for ethnic minorities, teaching them, helping them with their homework and doing activities with them. That is going on. And then my organization now, because the one I'm doing in here, the money I'm using, I don't use it in Sierra Leone. So the one in Sierra Leone is for Sierra Leone. They are the ones I've been paying school fee for, educating them, they're having sponsors from me. But come one day, we're going to have free education, so I'll be free. I'm just concentrate on my... If it happens, I'll concentrate on my school buildings and maybe some other areas where the children are lack.
Okay. Mr. Adebayo says, Emugo Kavo says hello. Someone all the way from Kenya is just greeting you. He's saying hello, so that's why I typed hello. And we've got Mr. Adebayo right here in London says, well done for the work. Do you have a charity number in London?
And yes, I do have a charity number, but please, if you want me to give you the number, I don't have it offered.
Okay.
I don't have it off Bunny, I'll give it to you.
After the break, we'll be able to put it for you.
Oh, God.
So if they want to.
If you go to my web page, you see the number there. I don't have it. I don't keep numbers offered. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry. We know you were not prepared for this. Don't worry.
No.
And we'll be able to.
And I don't even have my card here.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. That's all great. So now, with sewing, because we're talking about skills, there was another day I went to the skills empowerment. How can we, what will you give, what advice will you give? We're talking about knife crime and other things in London, because most times we have to be specific. And I know we've got beers all over the world, but with us, because they say charity begins at home. And I've got a friend who said to me, home is not where you come from, home is where you live, and home is where you feel comfortable. That's what I was told. So most times we talk about home and people think, oh, Africa or Caribbean or Asia or America, wherever you come from. So, not yet, live. So, so when we talk about home, we actually think about Africa. But in London here, we've got our own children. So our home is here for now. So how will you encourage children to go into sewing? Because sometimes people look at it like, okay, I've got a degree, but I'm looking for a job, but I cannot find job within my field. Can they learn sewing? Can they learn how to do alteration?
Yes, I have some children approaching me in the shop that have that idea. They're interested in learning. In fact, what some of them does is like they go to YouTube. You know that through YouTube you can sew.
Yeah.
So some of them will go to YouTube and they'll get the experience and the idea of how to do it. Then they'll later come into my shop. They will approach me and say, "Well, I'm going to be on holidays. Can I come and learn something? I've been doing it on YouTube, but I want to really stitch it now by if it's possible." And I encourage them.
Okay.
As I was talking earlier on, as I said earlier on, our main problem is the space because we are getting tight now, and we are believing God for bigger space. Because if we have bigger space, I'll be able to have more machines that such children. I'll be able to bring them on board and really be teaching them, like give them a few hours, like a batch will come for 3 hours, another set will come up for things like that. But I'll be happy to really, because fashion is in the world, it's really going up in the world now.
What about, let's say if someone went to learn, or someone went to just do a quick program on learning how to sew. Maybe they want to sew their own dress, they want to see, and they want to come for like a day to say, okay, we can find the space for you. You're talking about space because sometimes we can run like workshop, we can find the space for you. Don't worry. Here at Noble, welcome all our viewers. My name is Benrnadette. This is another program on business surgery. You're hearing us here live at Noble People TV. And here at Noble People, we've got lots of things. We've got resources. We will have space. So don't worry about space when we talk about space for event. We can provide everything at Noble. So let's say if someone wants to learn just a day on how to sew their own dress, are you open up to such ideas?
Sure, I will be open up to such ideas. But this have to deal with time.
Yes, they give you
time is money.
Yeah.
Time is money. Because what I'm saying is, Benrnadette, if I have to give up my time to do something, I have to be paid for, because where I'm doing it, I have to pay my bills.
Oh yes, definitely.
So I won't mind doing it, because some of them, in fact, I have a white lady. She came into my shop like 2 months ago with patterns. Yeah, she came with all her patterns. She wants me to help her to do a dress.
Yes,
and she came with this pattern, the material. I helped her. We did it together. Yeah. I put the pattern, trace it, everything. I told her your measurement. She said no, just use the measurement on the pattern, and that's what we did. It came out nice, and she paid me and left.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because if you're giving your time, people have to pay for your time. Obviously, we're looking at like paying for your time because you're running a business. And normally, I'll say in most of my programs that business is to make profit. Business is not even not for profit organization have some form of resources and funding. So when it comes to things like that, we look forward to it. And we're going to go on a short break, and after that, don't go away, sit back, because we're coming to showcase the product that she does and what she have been doing for the past years. So sit back, we're just going for a 2-minute break and we'll get back to you. Don't go anywhere, and you're watching Noble Television. My name is Bani Abu, and I've got Mary Ja and
Hannah Roger Charlton.
Buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refinery under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki ShopRite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Aja, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah.
Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me.
Oh, yes.
Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba.
Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki ShopRite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Aja, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah.
Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me.
Oh, yes.
Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba.
Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki ShopRite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Aja, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah.
Aspire Hydrator is here for me.
Oh, yes.
Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Hydrator, now you be baba.
Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah.
Aspire Hydrator is here for me.
Oh, yes.
Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Hydrator, now you be baba.
Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite.
It's a lot of your body, come on.
Hello, welcome all our viewers. Thank you very much to yet another program on Noble Television. I've got my fashion designer here, Mary Ja. She's here with you, and we are live here on Noble Television. My name is Benrnadette. I've got two lovely ladies here with me. I've got the CEO of Mary's Fashion Design, and she is called Mary Ja. And I've got Anna Charlton here with me. Welcome back to this program, and thank you very much everyone that have been watching me. We hope you're enjoying this program. We are coming to showcase what Mary do, and things that she actually sell in her shop, how she design it, and she's going to show you the product. And Mary, welcome back to our program. Welcome back, Anna. Just greet our viewers as you show them the product.
Hello everyone, hello. Well, I'm just here to showcase some of my products. I cannot bring much, but at least I have a few here. This is for men. It's with the trousers, top and bottom, properly embroidered. As you can see, it's a black fabric with gold thread embroidery. This one is done from the Gambia. So this is one of my outfits. It's just a sample. This another one, as you can see, is for women. The design, as you can see, there's the front bit of this is the front. You can have this. This is the fast one now.
You can even wear it to church, because
yes,
even African, even Christians wear it, because we wear long.
You can take it to church. You can take it to mosque. They are all nice. Well, this is a nice cotton material, Ankara. As you can see, it's for the summer. This is a nice summer outfit. You can put on to go to church. You can use to go for your luncheon sales. Look at this. It's nice Ankara. I'll show you another one. Like hang over your skirt like that. It's a lovely one. It's good for any occasion. It's for young girls. You can see. That is it. These are another dress. You see, we are trying to modernize the Ankara, the African fiber, make it like European wears. You can see this one is a nice Ankara cotton material with fringes sewn with fringes. You can see it's nice. It's good for church. It's good for parties. Depends on which kind of party you're going to.
For children.
This is just a shirt, open shirt
No,
in a dress form.
Dress?
In a dress form for young girls, as you can see. That's it.
Is that enough?
This is a high waist skirt which you wear with any kind of top. Like this one now. Like this one, you see, it's got different colors. So you can choose any color of your choice for a top that can go with this. This is suitable for any type of occasion, I'm telling you. When you really accessorize it, you put it on, you can take it anywhere. It's a high waist skirt. This is another outfit. It's a skirt and a top. This is the skirt. This is the skirt. That's the back. And this is the front. That's the front, as you can see. Then this is the top to go with. That is it. That's the top to go
Hold
with.
it longer so that they can see it.
You can see that's the front to go with, and this is the back. It's a lovely one. It's a peach color with royal blue thread. Classic.
Blazer.
Well, there's a short dress with a design embroidering. Brown.
This is good for party.
Brown material, a yellow thread, as you can see.
But
See
you
that?
need buy this. Fine one.
You can see that. It's a nice one. See?
It's lovely.
This blazer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You can see that.
Very nice.
That's a nice one. This is a blazer. See?
Is it a
Blazer.
blazer for women or for men?
This is for women. Half for women, half for men.
Men.
But this
Okay.
particular one is for women.
Okay.
You can see it's large size. Don't say I cater for only tiny people because I'm tiny.
Because that was
I
my
tell it
next
for
question.
everybody.
That was actually my next question.
See, I'm always going ahead of you.
Because maybe some people might think, oh, she's just catering for their size. Do you so because some African people are not as slim as me.
I've got clothes in my shop size 20,
Different sizes.
22, 24.
That's lovely. So everyone,
different sizes.
everyone
Just
can
come.
get.
Look at this.
This is another lovely dress.
It's a nice dress, as you can see.
Something simple
Yeah,
and nice.
simple and nice.
Classic.
You can wear. See that? That's the front. You can see that. That's the front. Okay, we'll keep going. Another one here. See? That's cotton mixed with a little bit of lace. See
Yeah,
that?
this can be wear to evening wear. You can
Yeah,
wear it
to-
on a Saturday program. You can
Saturday
wear
program.
anything.
Yeah, church, anywhere. It's nice. Okay. This is another skirt. It's a high waist skirt. As you can see, look at that.
It's for tall people.
See?
So if you get for
This is
tall,
nice.
get for short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, and this one actually can match someone who is like 16.
Yeah, like
16,
16, 18.
yeah.
Because of the band.
You see, I told you I have experiences, so I can tell you the size.
And look at another high-waist skirt. Just for you to see the different colors that I've got. Somebody like size 14 can have this. You can see nice summer color. You see that? Nice summer color. As you can see. Nice one.
So if you want something plain that actually doesn't have embroidering, because some people might think, oh, I'm not into this embroidering. If you want something plain, you can have something like this.
Yeah, this one.
And it's a set.
It's a set with the trousers. You see? You can have on the pants, and that's the top. You can actually wear them independently if you choose to.
Yeah, you can wear it with a black like this.
Yeah. You can use this with the pants. You can use this with another top. You know, plain top. It's up to you. Well, this is a nice stretchy material. As you can see, that's the dress, and that's the sleeve.
Like you are saying.
Then this is your for your hair, to tie your hair. As you're walking, when you put it on, when you're walking, this is going to show, because it's going to be your sleeve. And you tie your hair with the same material, the same fabric. So it is so elegant. That's it. See that? That's it. Okay. Well, another dress, another skirt, and a top.
That's a belly button.
Belly button, yeah.
Wow.
For young girls. You see that?
And so actually, not just young girls, you've got adults who want to look youthful.
Same, yeah. I'm afraid I couldn't bring much, but I just brought you samples. But if you make your way to Shumot Road, number 14, Shumot Road, Peckham, SE14 for SE, you can get anything you want to get. This is another one, as you can see. See, lovely one. It's got fringe with net. See, I was telling you people that we try to do things like European styles, but we use African fabrics. So this is one of it. You can see. Look at this. There's another one. See that? This one I've got feathers. This is the latest fashions now. Either we use fringe or we use feathers. You know, nice ones. So this is just a couple of few that I can bring you today. Another one here. It's a long skirt, as you can see, and the top.
This material is nice.
It's lovely. Look at it. That's how it goes.
This and the bottom.
That's how it goes. So these are just few of my collections that I'm able to make with today. So you are all welcome to come and visit me in my shop, Peckham, Shumot Road, number 14 Shumot Road, SE15 4SE. I'm open from 10 in the morning to 7 in the evening, Monday to Saturday. So come and get yours. I've got large stock with me.
So we're so happy to get you here today, and we've seen the collection. So we don't just tell you that this is what she does. I've gone to the shop. I've visited the shop actually myself. Because for me, before I can tell you this person does certain thing, I have to go and look at it myself. And for me to know that this is exactly what she does. She actually do business here in London and in Africa. So if you want to order, she can post it. Before I give that information, I'll ask her that question as well. So do you actually sell to people abroad? If someone wants to order, do you just sell to people in UK, or do you sell to, because when people are watching now, this is like a global television station, and they're watching you. How will they, if they want to order, how do they do?
Well, if you want to order, what I need to know is your style. You send me your measurements. I'll be able to know your size. You pay your money. I can mail it to you. I can post it to you. I have some people in America. Even like last summer, I did a wedding. I don't know the couples at all. I don't know them from nowhere, but they connected with me through my Facebook.
Yeah.
And they just had to believe in me because of these fraud in things.
Yeah.
And sent me their money.
Okay.
I did their clothes and sent them to America for them, and they are so happy. So ever since, we've been communicating after that. So I can get you things if you put in your orders. That can be done, yes.
So basically, if you want to order, it doesn't matter where you are. You don't need to live in London.
No.
You don't need to live in England
No.
for you to order from her. You can order from her. She's actually on Facebook. If they want to look for you on Facebook, what details will they?
If you want to look for in Facebook, you can get me on Merija.
Yeah.
Then I've also got Mary's fashion page as well. So if you connect with me on Merija page, then you can connect to my Mary's fashion page as well.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to actually get a website, which I'm working on right now, But for now, you can get me on Facebook. You can get me on WhatsApp. If you get my number is on my page, so it's easy to get to me. Send me messages. I will answer you. Put in your orders. I can get them for you. I will always be happy to receive your orders and make sure I deliver.
Okay, so will they have to be, let's say if someone is not your friend on Facebook but they want to order from you, will they be able to have your number?
Yes, ma'am. I can give you my number.
Yes, ma'am.
My number is 0044 74 152 75 650. I repeat again, 0044 then 74 152 75 650. If you call me, save my number, call me on WhatsApp, on Viber, if you send me messenger anywhere, you'll be able to reach me, and if you can put in your orders, I'll be able to make sure I deliver whatever you want.
So we're glad to have you here, Major, and at least for us, it's good for you to know that people are here, women are here in UK, they're actually doing their own thing, they're actually doing business, because it's good for us to say, oh, we cannot do this, or it's hard to get job, or it's hard to get money. You can empower yourself with skills and be able to make ends meet. And what's your message to the viewers for today?
Well, I would like to tell my viewers that whatever you love in life, whatever you're happy to do, whatever your vision is, nothing should stop you. Nothing absolutely should be an obstacle. You should not accept no to be an obstacle. You just go in for it and keep pressing, even when challenges will come, definitely. Because I got a lot of mine when I started. Challenges will come. But at the end of the day, if you have perseverance, you keep pressing, this is what we really want, you surely get it. So when you have vision for something, you have passion for it, don't take a no for an answer. Always keep pressing. Just keep pressing and believe in God that it will work out for you.
Thank you very much. I love that message, and I love it when you say believing in God, because for me, I always say put God first when it comes to business.
With God, all things are possible.
Amen.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Okay, Auntie Hannah, what's your message for our viewers for today? What's your message? Speak to our viewers and give us a message, because we're trying to round up now. Tell them, what's your message? What will you tell them? You work with teenage girls. You work with, is it just teenage?
With all girls, poor children as well.
Okay.
Who are coming from marginalized
Okay, look at my audience. Tell them, and maybe they want to support you, or maybe they want to embark in this business. Talk to them and look at the camera and tell my audience.
I work with all sorts of children, actually. And so my message to you today is never look low on kids, on children, especially children that are not your own. Because like my organization says, we are all children of God, meaning we are all brothers and sisters. We are all humans, so we should help our fellow humans. Don't look low on people, don't look low on, especially children. If you have a space for children, take them on board and help them. Children need our help. Children don't know much. They don't know anything. But if you are able to help them, go out there and help them, assist them in any way you can. So this is what I am doing. So please, my people out there, just pay attention to children. And I say again, not only your own children. You might not know what the other person's children will do for you tomorrow or will do for your own children tomorrow if you assist them. So you always have to share with other people's children, your family children, your friends' children, or other children. They need us. Children need us. They don't know. They know little or they don't know anything. But we know better. So we are always supposed to be there for them. That's my message.
What about the youth? Because these days when they talk about children, someone that is 11 to 16 will tell you, I'm not a child.
I know. Someone at the age of...
And 11 to 16, most of the time they might tell you, okay, I'm a teenager. So
11, they are children. Like here, the age limit, you say a child is 18.
Yeah.
Below 18, you might say yes, they are elder. But like where I come from, back home, you know, and I'm sure it's the same with other African countries. Children, as long as they are under you, you are still responsible for paying their fees or taking care of them. They are still your children until they stand on their own. They are able to make it. You see, for what I do out there, I don't limit my age. Anybody coming to me, I see you really are in need and you want to learn, I give you the opportunity. Okay. I don't say no, you are more than 18. I don't do that.
Do you just deal with girl child or you deal with both?
Both.
Male and female.
Yes.
Okay.
With the girl child, I just go in there to educate them. But all, my education is for all.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. So what's your word for the viewers out there? If they want to sponsor you, if they want to support your project, because we all need each other. So give them your details, like your website and other things, how they can contact you.
Okay. My website, first of all, the name is Hannah. Hannah Roger Charlton is my surname, Mrs. for that matter. And we have a website which is www.kogasierraleone.co.uk. And we are also on Facebook. You just log in Children of God Association. The page will come up. We are on Google. We are on YouTube. If you put our name anywhere, you see exactly what we are doing. You might not even want to go to the web page again because all of those pages, everything is there. Videos, pictures of what we do. And we don't just help the children that are, let me say this, that are in my program. We also go further. Like when there was Ebola, we helped the country. We were on the floor when there was Ebola. We even had a center. We were sensitizing people. Also, when there is this mudslide, we also go in to help the country. Full force. Everything is on our website. We supported, we ship things from here and send for them. So this is not just about my children in my program. If I see any other children that need help as well, I give my help.
Oh, thank you very much. And God will richly bless you for that kind of project.
Amen.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you here. We're glad to have you, Major. Thank you very much. And what's your message to Avia if they want to contact you, if they want to do business with you, if they want to, like, because maybe someone will want to hire you for just a project. Say, okay, Mary, because when my mom used to sew, they used to come and take her to go and do measurement, maybe far away and things like that. And going away from home. How do you see that?
Yes, people normally come just for measurements because some people want some clothes to be sold for them in Africa. Yeah. So they walk into the shop for measurements, which I'm always happy to do. I will always take the measurements. So if people want to order fabrics, you want to come and sew, you're all welcome. If you want to put in your orders, you are most welcome. I will be always happy to receive you. I'll be happy to do business with you people. I will not even mind somebody coming to partner with me because, as I'm saying, I want to grow. I used to expand. You know, it's so good to be selfish. Maybe when you come in with your own ideas, that can help me to go to a new level because I've been on it for so long. Maybe you come with your own fresh ideas. They'll add it to mine. Then we can move forward. So you're all welcome. Thank you, viewers. If you want to order, you want to buy anything, my shop is 14 Shumot Road, Peckham, SE154SE. And I still got my branch in Gambia, Banjul, where we can sew. My shop is Kanife, Banjul, the Gambia. The telephone number to get me on or my managers on is 002279508999. That's the Gambian number if you want to order.
In London?
In London is 00447415275650. That's my London contact.
So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us here at Noble Television. We know who's taken your time, but it was a worthwhile show today. We know you enjoyed it. Keep watching this program. Share it with your friends and family. Maybe they're interested in it. It will help them. So share this program online. Share it everywhere with your contact, and God will richly bless you. Thank you very much once again to yet another program on business surgery. My name is Benrnadette, and with me here we've got Marija
Lahai
and
Anna Roger Charlton.
Thank you very much, and we hope to meet you again. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bring dignity, awareness, honest to meet the physical need of people through humanitarian support networks, homeless people with need, widowers, orphan care, children and youth awareness events, medical, disaster relief and development. Iṣẹ́ gbogbo wa ni ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sowọ́pọ̀ ká jọ gbé e lárugẹ ká nawọ́ ìrànwọ́ sí àwọn aláìní, kíkọ́ ilé ìwé ìgbàlódé fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ àwọn abarapá àti àwọn aláìní àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Host and ambassador is